What's up? What up? What up?
Nothing much. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. So
Good.
for the people that's watching today, is normally Mel, show Mel and associates and friends.
I think it's Mel and
Mel,
Friends.
Mel and friends. There you go. This is the Sunday regular. All right. Yeah, I'm a fill-in. Me and Nick did fill-ins. So we do have somebody familiar on here that y'all know. All right. So she's gonna keep us straight for the Sunday no normal nuances. So, but everybody that knows me, when I come with this motherfucker, I'm gonna drink. So
Yeah.
I got my red cup.
What's that
How y'all
country
doing
song
this?
that Red Solo
I got
Cup
some
country
water.
song?
It sounds like water.
No, I said I got some water.
Oh, I'm about to say there's no affect you like water.
I do too.
Right.
Oh,
Today's
I
Palm
got some water
Sunday,
somewhere.
like
It's Sunday.
Palm
Why you
Sunday.
saying what he forgot?
All right, we're gonna call this wine. Y'all feel better if I do red wine like commune?
I'm about to, yeah, it's the Sunday right before Good
All right,
Tuesday, isn't it?
there,
The
there
Sunday
we
right
go.
before
And
Easter.
Good Friday. Good Friday's next
Hmm.
Friday, right?
Hmm.
Well, this shit empty, so
Okay.
I can't drink that. I got some around here. Hold up.
Nuh-uh,
No,
now he finna go
you
look
ain't
for it.
saying that's 7 words.
All right, there we go. I got
Uh-uh.
some damn
Uh-uh.
some. I got some chinin. I got some chinin
Not her
Chardonnay.
putting her glasses on.
There you boom. I, I drink this. Right? How about that? You want me to drink that?
Okay, that'll work. That'll work.
Wine.
Merv, how you doing, hon? Besides trying to get drunk.
I'm doing good. How you doing? Let me
All
share
right.
share
Happy season. Your
share our
birthday is
goddamn show tonight.
She
huh?
said, what season? What season is it?
Season
Aries
what?
season. My birthday's on
Oh,
Wednesday.
okay.
I'll be
Right,
43.
right.
God willing, if the creek don't rise.
Okay, that's something old folks say. Not no 43-year-old saying that.
Yes, I'm very much looking forward to it. How are you?
It's been a long day chasing around my 1-year-old, trying to get these pictures in. It's been a long day.
You
A
yeah, you
long
come
day.
this motherfucker stunting. I'm like,
Yes.
shit. I'm
I
about
did my,
absolutely.
my own hair
Oh,
yesterday. I was like in there hoping and praying it came out the way I wanted.
I'm about
No,
to
it
ask for your fucking
didn't.
autograph.
I mean, when you're ready, I'm ready. I'll be practicing all the time. Because you never
Yep.
know. People might come up to you and be like, hey, you look like somebody. Because I am.
I really, really, really like that track.
And that's how you got to do it. Even if people don't know who you are, you really got to act like you are. So, Murph,
I,
you laughing, but you feel the vibes.
I do. I do. I feel the same. I feel the same way. When motherfuckers come and give me and say some shit like that. Because I am. Okay. Okay. So tonight we're talking about ultimatums. Tonight we're talking about ultimatums in relationships. There's this fucking show on Netflix. It's actually the number one fucking show. The top 10 out of the top 10 watch shows on Netflix is fucking number one. Right now it's 8 episodes. Episode 9 is coming next week. Um, and if I'm looking down, I'm trying to share this with people that I know that want to watch this shit. Uh, so yeah, don't mind me. So the show, I will tell you what the show is.
What's going on here?
All right, and and then I'm gonna ask my cohorts what they do this shit. So right, oh shit, that me? Okay, damn. All right, so check it right. It's six couples that one of them is ready to be married. All of them is dating for 2.5 years. All couples date for 2.5 years. One of the couples is ready to be married right now, yesterday. The other couple, the other member of the couple is not. So they gave them an ultimatum: either marry me or move the fuck on. But instead of just saying that shit, they want to go on this damn show. So on this show, you got the six couples, right? That's 12 total people. So the host is letting them know tonight is the last night y'all be together. starting tomorrow, the 12 people are supposed to mingle with each other for the next 7 days, have like mini dates, conversations at the pool, at the bar, and shit like that. See who you vibe with, see who you connect with. And in 7 days, they gotta let the host of the show know who they want to live with for the next 3 weeks. And they're moving together. And why they go to work, they go on dates, they sleep in the same bed, all that shit. They're a couple for 3 weeks and they fucking moving together. Somebody new. So at the end of those 3 weeks, you get one last chance to live with your original significant other for the next 3 weeks. And then at the end of the 8 weeks total, you choose whether you want to marry the new person you live with, marry your old significant other, or just be fucking single.
That was a
That's
good synopsis.
I was like, yeah. You've never seen it. It makes you want to watch it. You're just like, who would do that?
Yeah. Listen. So, Kay, you haven't seen it, right?
I haven't seen it.
Do you think it's all black people, all white people, or mixed?
It sounds like it's some biracials in there for sure. Yeah. Some whites and some biracials is what it sounds like. It's a bunch of Negroes?
It is so 12 out of 12 people, it's 8 whites, 2 biracials, and 2 niggas.
Child.
And 2 niggas.
Okay, are the niggas together? Are they in the relationship or are they with a biracial?
You mean 3 black people?
He said it's
Think
2.
about Zay. Zay is with a biracial woman, and then.
Well, shit, I can just show y'all.
I want to call that me and Rondell. Randall and.
I'll just show you. Hey, hold up. Let me show. I'll show you goddamn couples. That's one couple right there.
Okay, very generic.
All right. That's enough. That's the host. That's the host right there.
Okay.
Right?
They always starting some shit. They were on that
There's another couple.
Okay.
There's another couple.
Okay.
There's another couple. He's biracial.
I was like, he looked like one of the biracials, but I ain't
he's biracial.
Okay.
And this is the last couple.
He looked a little zesty.
And she's biracial.
Oh yeah, she look it.
Biracial girl. What
is
it?
So those
did they say whose idea it was to go on the show? Did they like go around and say whose idea it was? Okay.
All right. So the motherfucker on the right was he gave the ultimatum.
Okay.
Nate, I forget her name.
The motherfucker. Damn, which one of these gave the ultimatum?
Not Madeline. Right? What's the guy's name? It start with a C.
Yeah, So
Corey.
He gave the ultimatum.
Okay.
She gave the ultimatum.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She looked like it.
She gave the ultimatum. And she gave the ultimatum. So I think all the girls gave the ultimatum except this lady.
Okay.
Right?
So he might shoot the girls up.
Except her. He gave the ultimatum, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so 2 guys gave the ultimatum.
Okay.
Kobe.
Madeline
and Kobe. I was tweeting about it as I was watching.
Kobe. All right, so he pulled a bitch move.
Oh, Nate and what's her face?
So would y'all go on a show like that? If your significant other give you ultimatum?
No, I don't see myself doing it because I don't see myself doing it.
Especially in that kind of, it's not just an ultimatum. It's
right.
Try these other bitches, see how y'all mesh, and then come back to me.
Well, we might come back to me. Might, because what if he enjoy the other bitches too much?
Right.
So I'm good. Because if that's the case, you can just go enjoy these other bitches. You don't got to put me on the TV to do it. No. I'm
right.
Okay.
So, all right. So, y'all wouldn't go on this show. Have y'all ever been given? How do y'all deal with ultimatums? Have y'all ever been given an ultimatum by a significant other in a relationship or almost relationship? Somebody you might have been seeing. Maybe it started as an entanglement, and they're like, "Yo, if you don't become my girlfriend, I'm gonna start fucking with other people." Or y'all boyfriend and girlfriend be like, "Yo, we don't make this more serious." Y'all been in that situation?
I've had the I want to be with you, and if you don't want to be with me, then we just not fucking no more type situation. I'm like, okay, well, we just not fucking no more type that like that. But actually in a relationship, I'm trying to think. I've never been given one. It's just like, well, he told me if it didn't stop texting this one nigga, then we were done. So I stopped texting that one nigga. But that's about it.
That's not too much.
It's real light, right?
That last one is not too much.
I love the other nigga though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did have a lot of love for him, so it took a lot to stop texting him, to like stop having a relationship with him. But
Oh, so you felt like you made a sacrifice?
Yeah, I did. I did. And as soon as me and dude broke up, like I'm telling you, because he made me block his number in front of him, so he had to see me block his number on my phone. And so as soon as me and him broke up, I was texting him like, "Hey,"
I'm available. Yeah. Nick.
Yes. So, okay, Merv. You look a little too ready to like hear this.
He was leaning in.
Yes, my girlfriend gave me an ultimatum. Like, okay, these are things that I want you to work on, or this is what I require in order to take things to the next level. And if you want to do these things, then okay. If not, okay, we just ain't gonna, we're not gonna think about going to the next level.
Is that really? I'm trying to think about. I don't know. That's not an ultimatum.
Okay, I wasn't gonna count that either because I've definitely had that as well.
Yeah, that's not an ultimatum. It was kind of like if you want to get serious, this is what I need to go to the next level. It's kind of like, this is what I need to go to the next level. That's ultimatum is more like that. That's an ultimatum.
Okay, so so these are things that I need you to work on. If you don't, then we can't be a couple.
Okay, because I mean, the ultimatum is still like, okay, I might count that then, because he's saying if you don't do this how I want it, we're done. I mean, that's technically what they're doing. If you don't marry me at this point in time, then we're not gonna be together anymore. It's still the same thing. The end result is no longer together.
Ultimately, she's looking for a wife. Ultimately, I'm looking, for my forever person. And, so there are certain things that, each of us require, in order to even, want to take that step.
Okay. I'm gonna let you slide in there and get. You sound like you never had a fucking ultimatum.
Oh, and now I want to know what Merv's was, since he got all the ultimatum advice. What is yours?
Yo, so I definitely had the I've had. Let's see. I've had.
Okay.
I've had several. I think I've had several different kind of ultimatums. I had ultimatum like she just said, like either we become in a relationship or we ain't fucking no more and I'm out and I'm done. I've had that ultimatum. I had like back in the day, so like in my early college years, I had an ultimatum. So I didn't eat pussy back. I didn't eat pussy when I first got to college. So I had real shit. I had an ultimatum when she told me, either you eat my pussy or we done.
Okay,
like she
that's
like,
fair.
huh?
Fair. That's fair.
I thought it was fucking selfish of me. Like, and you know what she did? Yeah, like, yeah, she waited till we was about to do the do, and she was like, I'm like, yo, you fucking serious right now? Like, yep. I put my clothes on and bounced. Never
I
took
wouldn't
one
even wanted you to eat my pussy if you didn't do it already. Then you
Yeah,
want an
yeah,
experience.
you were
That's
into
just a waste of time.
I'm just saying ultimatums. And then I had ultimatum in my last relationship / kind of marriage, I guess. There was like, if I'm not, there was like, if you can't tell me that as a whole backdrop, all right, so I can't go back in detail, but it was like, got to a point of like, if you can't tell me that me and my kids is good enough for you, then I'm out. And I'm divorced. I don't do well ultimatums. Needless to say, I don't do well ultimatums.
Did you say almost marriage? Did you say kind of marriage or like a kind of ultimate? What did you say about that? Because now you're divorced. I missed that part.
Yeah, I said my last relationship kind of marriage kind of thing.
But how is it a kind of marriage? Yeah, yes, thank you. Like, how is it a kind of marriage?
Yeah, okay. I mean, papers were signed.
yeah, okay.
Right. He was like, okay, I'm gonna give you an answer, but no, okay, divorced. All right, you had an ultimatum. You don't do well with him. Jesus.
Yeah. So I don't do well ultimatums. I'm probably one of the worst person to give an ultimatum. Like,
so here's a question, if I may.
Yeah, you may.
How does one go from not doing it all to then doing it for 2 hours?
You know, you're so fucking hilarious.
That's what you said. That's
busy for 2 hours.
Said. This is what he has said on prior episodes.
Okay. You just stay in the pussy now? What, you make it your home? What's going on there? 2 hours?
2 hours. How he doesn't get lockjaw is beyond.
I don't know. He must take naps in the pussy. What do you do?
How you take naps?
Well, you kind of just leave your mouth open and just go to sleep. I'm trying to figure it out because how do you last 2 hours? Your mouth don't get dry, nothing?
No, I mean, it's not 2 hours consecutively. I got either water or bottled liquor on one side, and
I'm not gonna go. I'm not.
So, but you're down for 2 hours.
No, and
he said that with so much pride, like it wasn't weird.
Yeah, I'm not sucking dick for no 2 hours. I'm not eating pussy for 2 hours. I'm not doing none of that for no 2 hours. You maybe get 30 minutes out of me, and it may or may not be consecutive.
And 2 hours might be exaggerated. You know what I mean? But yeah, that, like I said, that's when I was like 18, 19, 17, 18, 19 years old. I was
So as an older man now,
I wish Tina or Becca was here.
No, I'm saying when I didn't. When you said how you go from
when you did it. When I was 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't.
Back our generation, nobody was doing that their teenage years.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all weren't giving head in teenager years?
Nah. I was on that 68 shit. Like, you do me, I owe you one. I was on. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Wait, what was that?
I was on that 68 shit. You do me and I owe you one.
What does that mean?
So 69 is both y'all is sucking each other at the same time, right?
So I like, you was just giving head and telling girls I get you later?
No, 68. You do me, I owe you one. Like, I owe you one. Like, you can't get that 69. Listen, back then I felt like, my dick good enough. What's wrong with you? Like,
but you know what though? Merv, how old are you, honey?
I'm 41.
Yeah. So we're like around the same age. So like back, I like I said, I turned 43. So like back in like the 90s, it was like you nasty if you do stuff like that. Like if you was a girl, it could be just you and your boyfriend for like all 4 years. But once people find out that you do that, you was like a whore. You was like nasty, like ew,
Whore.
ew, she ew.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a little taboo
We
back
were
then.
more conservative.
Yeah, it was a little taboo back then. But
Y'all were
now,
more conservative. The generation that came from the Freaknik, y'all was conservative, or this a different generation? Y'all didn't do the Freaknik.
no. Okay, so listen. Conservative was probably not the right word. It was more taboo. So it's more like, yeah. But now bitches walk around like, yeah, I eat pussy. It's okay.
Right.
Like everything's okay now. But back in the 90s,
it was hush hush.
You had to kind of be like a lady in the streets freaking the bed kind of thing. You had to be kind of like behind the scenes and shit.
Okay.
Did you say a lady in the sheets?
Yeah. Freaking the bed. But
I think you meant lady in the streets, right?
What?
It's that liquor getting to him. You meant lady in the streets to freak in the bed. Because you don't need to be a lady in the streets. That's not what you said. You said sheets.
Nah, I'm pretty
sure that
pussy
you was eating for 2 hours. It's probably in your ears.
My type. Any damn way. But Freaknik was different. If you go to Freaknik, then it's okay because you get a pass. You go to Freaknik, you get a pass. You go to Black Biker Weekend, you get a pass. It sounds weird, but that's just how shit was. You go to an event where it's expected, you get a pass.
Black Biker Weekend? What's happening there? I thought it was literally just about bikes and being black. Like y'all was getting y'all freak on there. Look at Mark. Nah, y'all couldn't wait. Y'all couldn't wait to let that freak out. If y'all was
none of the goddamn 90s. None of goddamn 90s. Nah. Memorial Weekend? Yo. So yeah, that's
so tight.
Those kind of ultimatums I had.
Oh Lord. This bun is so tight. It was hurting my head.
Did you just lose hair?
Yeah, just let loose.
Like, did you just move hair? Like, it seemed like
she let it out.
Oh, I'm like,
lose hair. You think I had a fake bun in my head?
I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I just saw like shit just dropping.
My that bun hurt in my head. Like if I tried to do this, pardon?
You have locks.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, those are pretty.
Thank you. But have you all ever given ultimatums?
For sure.
I don't. You know what? I don't think. I don't. All right. You know what? I'm gonna speak for my niggas. Come on. I can't see niggas give ultimatums. I see more like
Kobe and Nate did.
Right. Yeah. They're weren't they white?
He said it's a white man thing. He said, weren't they white?
I'm trying to think if I did. This was when I was like 19, 20 years old. So, and you know, when you're like a kid, you think that like the relationship you're in is going to be forever and ever. And some people they're still with their high school sweetheart. But I was older than. Oh, excuse me, I didn't want to burp.
Excuse me.
We wouldn't smell it.
We were like 20. I was 22, 23, somewhere in there. And we have been together for quite a few years. And I said to him, listen, we have to start. It was like that. We have to get engaged or, I'm done. And so I guess he thought that the compromise was, well, let's look for an apartment. But at the time, I was in their Church of God in Christ. You do not shack up. That's a no-no. So I was like, all right, it's too late. Like, I'm not living with you without, the ring. But,
right.
So then I ended up leaving them.
Damn. Okay. So you did a marry or move on. You just ain't going to that fucking show.
No.
Damn. Okay. So when she asked that question, Kay, you was like, hell yeah. How many fucking ultimatums have you given?
I probably maybe 2 or 3, but the most important one was the ex that I lived with. And before we even lived together, he had went through a depressive episode and he had lost his job, all this other stuff. I was like helping him pay his bills. He got back on his feet. He got a job. I told him, I was like, if you ever go through a depressive episode like that again, or you lose your job and you don't help pay no, like, I can't be in this house by myself with a nigga who don't pay no bills. I like, so if you do that, you can't live here no more. Like, that was the ultimatum. If you do that, if you lose your job or you're not able to pay your bills, our bills, you can't live here no more. And so then when it happened and the nigga lost his job, he lost his job in November of his own fault. He got fired because of his own fault and would not get no job. He had job offers come in. And I told the nigga, I was like, either you get a job or you got to get the fuck up out my house. And the nigga thought I was playing. And we started arguing more and more. We started fist fight. Like, well, I won't say fist. I don't want to put my business out there. But we put our hands on each other. And I got the nigga the fuck up in my house because I can't have no. And I've talked about him before, but I can't have nobody in my house that. The ultimatum was either you get a fucking job or you finna get homeless. And he got homeless. So.
Did you Uncle Phil that nigga sound like you taught that nigga like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
After he put his hands on me, we put our hands on each other. I had went and got a protection order and got the sheriff to remove him from the home because my name was on all the bills and my name was on the house. So I got him kicked the fuck out. And I told him I was going to do it. He had his warning. I texted him. I was like, the first thing I did though was I was like, hey, you need to run me this money for the bills. And he was like, I don't got it right now, but was buying weed, was always had money for liquor, this and the third. So I came to my sister's house for a week and I shut the power off at the house.
That's what we get motherfucker out.
To get a motherfucker out. But that didn't work. And after that, I went back.
Wait. Stop. Stop.
What's up?
Motherfucking stop. Did you say you cut the fucking power off for a goddamn week?
I did. I called Georgia
7
Power.
days?
I cut the power off for a week just so the nigga would not be. I called them and cut the power off.
Wait, but you said that shit didn't work though.
The shit didn't work because he didn't leave.
For a fucking week? What the fuck?
No, he didn't leave.
That's
so
a rough one.
I got the power cut off on a Monday. By Thursday, he would text me blowing up my phone, telling me on the power off there, and I was just ignoring him. By Thursday, he had got the power cut on in his name. But he had with me.
God
with me,
damn!
He had the money to give me for the bills because he had to pay $150 for the deposit to turn the power back on for Georgia Power. So, which means he had the money to give me to pay the bills, but instead of just giving me the money, he had to then use it to turn on the power. So when I went back to the house on Friday and the nigga had the power on, I was like, all right, this nigga not leaving. And then we got into a fight, and that's when he put his hands on me again. And then on that Monday, I went and got the protective order. And by Monday night, he was out the fucking house. I gave him a chance. Get a job. He didn't want to get a job. Give me the money. He didn't want to give me the money. You got to get the fuck out.
Wow.
And then cut the power on his own name.
Wow. Like what kind of person wants to stay where they're not wanted?
Because he didn't have nowhere else to go. He didn't have but here's my thing, like he would have been wanted had he did what he was supposed to. And it was just like he didn't want to accept lesser than jobs. So jobs were because he used to work in tech. So it was like jobs for lesser money. He felt like he was better than that. This, down, and third, and he wanted to make more money. But sometimes you got to take the jobs you can get until you can get a better job. And he was eating my food. He was all types of stuff. I come home after working 2 jobs. Wouldn't be no food.
Thank
Thank
you. Tell you something. I've been that fool before. Thank God I'm not anymore.
Gonna do it again. Can't do it.
Look at Merv.
I'm with you, Nick J. I'm not shacking up again. I'm sorry. We gotta be engaged or married already. I ain't living with no other nigga. I can't.
Well, no, I mean, as far as like working 2 jobs, while this one just sitting at home.
It's stressful. I can't do it again.
Yes, Merv.
No, like I'm still like she cut the fucking power off for a week. That nigga became resourceful.
Because he had the money. He had the money. That's my whole thing.
He hustled that shit up quick.
That nigga became resourceful by that 4th day.
Resourceful.
Yeah. Damn. That nigga sold his weed. And they were like, I
had to.
I got half an ounce for y'all nigga. I need $150 to get his lights on. God damn. So all right, so the show we was watching, they gave marry marry or move on. I think everybody was dating for 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so but here's the other thing, like a lot of them was under 25. I think it was a couple of them over 25, but it was like 23, 24, 25.
Yeah, they
So
were younger.
yeah, so you dating 2.5 years, that means you started dating like around 21 or 22
Mm-hmm.
or 23. So I'm like, is that really a marry or get the fuck on moment at that age?
I don't know. Because
To
I
give an
mean,
ultimatum?
I used to think I was going to be married by 21, 22 with the love of
For
my life.
real?
The timelines we make up in our head.
Yeah, I think that's it. It's the time. And then if you see your other friends at the same age as you, because I have a bunch of friends who are married for years now, and I'm only about to be 27. I went to high school with them. They've been married for years, kids. And you're looking like, dang, I'm still single. Well, I'm single, but it's just like I'm still single. Like, like when do I need to? So I get it. I get it. When they've been together for 2 years, it's just like you don't want to waste those 2 years. You're like, everybody around us is getting married. Why are you still holding up? We don't want to marry me. I feel like after 6 months to a year, a man know if he want to marry you or not. So you in the 2 years and you're saying, hey, I'm ready to get married, and he kind of hesitant. I don't understand why you got to go on a show about it.
Hey, but here's the thing. But hold on. Here's the thing about most of them on the show. None of them said I don't want to marry you. All of them
Yeah,
like, yo, I do want to marry you. I do want to get married.
right.
I think everybody had different reasons. One was like we need to get better financially. We need to get better as a couple. We need to like all of them was
Want to live
okay with
together
marrying that
first.
person,
Yeah, they had sound reasons. Okay.
but it was just like nah. that was like nah, nope. Um,
But even through like the course of like when they were with the other person, they realized like some of them, like Randall, his reasons were financial. He said, you know what? Maybe the financial thing was a cop out. Maybe the woman that I came with just isn't for me because
Oh,
they
he
were
realized the
making
woman
like
that he's been
real.
with.
Yeah,
yeah.
they were making like when they left
Oh,
their, the person that they came in with, and they
yeah.
started, when they
When they
moved
start
in with
living,
the new person,
when they
they
move in with the
started
new
making
people,
like really real emotional connections.
Okay.
yeah,
In
like
3 weeks?
huh?
In 3 weeks?
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Everything was like
Like, hey,
accelerated.
check it. This
Okay.
one right here. Um, where is it? Where that? Where that? Where that? Where that? All right, you see it? All right, you see him on the left,
Hmm.
and the guy on the left,
Yeah.
and the girl on the right.
Yeah.
They hit it off like a motherfucker.
What they bond about? Being
They're
biracial?
both of them biracial, and they're the same They're the same ones. Both of them African and Italian.
Oh
Both
yeah, they was going vibe. They was
Italian.
going vibe.
Both they had a lot of common. They had a lot of commonalities where they
Yeah.
like a lot of the same stuff. Both of them consider each other minimalists. They don't need a whole bunch of everything. They just need stuff. They just need enough to be financial stable and be able to enjoy
Yeah.
life. Like they hit it off the jump. Everybody in the fucking show was saying, "Yo, y'all really should be together."
Right.
Except
Their
their
partners.
significant other. But everybody else in the show is like, yo, y'all vibing, y'all laughing, y'all
Right.
acting like y'all been together for years. So yeah, in those 3 weeks, yeah, a couple of them hit it off. And then one couple, the reason why they didn't get married, one wanted kids, the guy wanted kids, and the girl didn't.
That's never something you can compromise on. You always supposed to leave
Hmm.
somebody alone. If somebody wants kids and you don't, you always supposed to leave them alone.
Right. So there's a couple right here, right?
Mm.
He wanted kids and she didn't, so that was the ultimatum. And this guy right here. So I told you at the end of 7 days, you choose who you want to be with. So you give your number one candidate. The two girls he was interested with in moving in together, both of them chose somebody else, right? Both of them chose somebody else. And then he told he told this girl, he's like, yo, I'm gonna choose you. After he got this by two people, he told her, I'm gonna choose you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what a couple at? What am I missing another fucking couple?
Yes, you were missing
I
the one
am
girl
missing
who got
another
mad
couple.
when Kobe told her that he didn't like her.
Okay, right here.
He didn't find her
Hey,
attractive.
hey, okay,
What?
look to the bottom left. You see the black couple.
Yeah.
Now you see the white couple by them with the guy with the chin strap beard.
Yeah, he kind of don't have no neck. Well, his
Okay,
chin swells into his neck. I see him.
okay. So those two right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of 7 days, instead of moving in with somebody else, she gave the ultimatum. At the end of 7 days, he didn't choose anybody else. He proposed to her.
Yeah.
At the end of the 7 days, he didn't move in with nobody else. He didn't want nobody else. She didn't want nobody else, and he didn't propose. So her ultimatum worked because she got a fucking engagement ring
Right.
at the end of the week. So that was genuine. So after this dude right here got dissed by two of the girls, and his girl was vibing with this guy, and they was about to move in together. He already called her name, and he was telling why he wanted to be with her.
Mm-hmm.
This hater right here jumped up and went
Not
and proposed. He went and jumped up and proposed to his girl so that she wouldn't move in with the other guy.
And she bought that?
She accepted it. Everybody in the room said that's a fake ass proposal. Like they actually came out and said that was a fake ass proposal. It was more fear of her going to be in the house with somebody else.
Right.
Yeah. She still don't want kids and he want kids. So there was like, y'all solved that issue in a fucking week. It's not gonna work.
At all.
But yeah, he was the one that gave the ultimatum, but it wasn't working. It was like everything going against him. So he said, fuck it. He proposed. She said yeah, and they left the show.
So, like you had said for the one couple, what is her name? At any rate, it doesn't matter. You said that for the one couple, the ultimatum did work. So on Wednesday, we'll find out if other ultimatums do work. But from what you have seen now, Merv, we heard you say that you're not good with them at all. But not you, but from the ultimatums that you may have experienced, the ultimatums that you may have given or whatever, do you think that how often do you think they would work?
In general, just they like people in general,
polarized sometimes. Pardon?
They probably work more than they should. They probably work. Because people will move off of fear. Fear of loss.
Be a good.
Yeah, fear of loss. People will move. So it probably worked more. My thing is, if I gotta give an ultimatum to you, I don't think we should be together, because you only doing it because I gave you an ultimatum. So yeah, we may be good temporarily, but you're gonna still revert back to your core ways. So I wouldn't do ultimatum because I feel like you're just gonna give me. It's a band-aid. I mean, it's a band-aid. I need organic. I need your organic, genuine interest in something that maybe I want to do. I want both of us to be on the same page.
Yeah.
especially when it involves children. Because if we can't agree, like I have a baby already, so for me, I only date men who already have at least one child. Because I'm only having one more. So I've dated men that was just like they want 2-3 kids because they don't have any. I'm not the one for you because I'm not popping out 2-3 more kids. So they should just kids are not something you compromise on. I know some people like they can compromise, but I just don't feel like that's something because you might grow to regret having those extra 2-3 kids, especially when like it becomes such a strain on you emotionally and physically and even financially. There's certain things you don't compromise on.
Yeah, and I mean, and if you don't want the kids, just shit. Best thing to do is be honest instead of saying something that you think the guy wants.
Right.
So I mean, okay, so
yeah, and even if you can convince the other person to like give in on something like kids, they might become resentful of you later on when they're pregnant. Oh my God, I got this kid now. I didn't even want it. You know.
Okay, the ultimatums you gave, all of them work?
No, because he didn't get no job. He didn't get no
that's
job.
one.
Yeah, the other one, I'm trying to think about what the other one was. I think
you only did two?
Huh?
You only did two ultimatums?
Yeah, I think I only did two. I'm thinking I only did two.
Nick, how many
I'm trying to think in my head.
Nick J, how many you given?
I've given two or three. I only stuck to the one.
You gave it
I look
two or
back
three.
at my young self and I'm like, wow, young Nicole really stick to her guns. And then 20s, 30s Nicole, not so much. 40s is getting it back together.
We love to see it.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, let's see, ultimatums. I'm trying to think. Has any ultimatum been successful with me? Maybe, maybe. It could be one that it could have been like a smaller one that I probably just don't remember. But yeah, like yeah, yeah. You give me an ultimatum, even if it's something I don't want to do. I'm gonna do it, even if it's something that I want to. Just the fact that you give me an ultimatum, you're not gonna get the result that you want.
That part.
Because it's an ultimatum. You know what I'm saying? And I think ultimatums are different from compromise. If you talk, that we have a conversation like you was told, this is what I need for us to elevate, blah 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 blah. That's different. Even the fact that there was like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work. I may have to walk away. It was a conversation where this is just what I want to be with you, but this is just what I need. And so if we have a conversation like that, that's me, like you who I want to be with. So we compromise, and I'm gonna make changes for you. Ultimatum is usually like black and white.
Yeah,
when you have a conversation, I think it's more of a gray area where we're going to come make this a win-win situation. Ultimatum to me is like my way or the highway kind of thing. It's like very black and white, very definitive, and it's like you're either against us, either with us or against us kind of concept. That's how I look at ultimatum. So,
like how I tell my daughter, do the dishes or move out. Of course, I don't mean it. She's only 14.
Yeah, they're not gonna fall for that.
And she don't.
They're not gonna fall for that. So
she said, "Move out."
So Nick J and Kay, you should go watch it because it's very interesting. Which one of the couples you think should stay together?
I don't know.
I'm
usually rooting for everybody black, but I mean, I didn't hear enough about the black couple to see.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you about the black couple.
Okay.
All right.
The full black couple, not the biracials.
Here's the full black couple right here.
I thought it was the biracials that had split up.
No, everybody split up for 3 weeks.
Right, but the biracials chose each other. So who did the Negroes choose? They didn't choose each other at the end?
No, they didn't choose each other. Nah, all right.
Okay.
So the girl on the left
Mm-hmm.
spent 3 weeks with the guy on the left.
Really?
Yeah. That sounds like it intrigued you.
Because he's really giving zesty. I don't know. I maybe have to like watch him a little bit. That
What
side
is
profile
zesty?
was just,
What the fuck is zesty?
a little gay, a little I like menace
Oh,
off to the side, a little spicy. It's just
oh,
his side profile.
that's probably the picture. That's probably
Okay.
the picture.
Okay.
Because I'll be honest, hey Nick, I don't know if he saw it, but he gave me down low vibes.
Him?
Randall?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
The way like his mannerisms. Okay, please go watch it. But
I'm feeling like I need to at least an episode or two.
his mannerisms seemed little, yeah. It had me wondering, but the way talking to the show, it didn't sound like it. So guy on the left and a girl on the left spent 3 weeks together. The guy on the right, black guy, spent his 3 weeks with this girl right here on the left, the white girl on the left right here.
Okay.
So his complaint was she's bossy. She don't right here. His complaint was she's bossy. She don't listen. She overtalks. She wants to run the show. Her complaint was he's not ready to be married. He's kind of like too conservative. I forgot what. Oh, her complaint was he's an influencer, and he's like I think he's a bar manager.
Yeah.
So his nightlife is crazy. He has like 5,000 followers on social media, and he looks very available on social media, and that's her problem with him.
Okay.
His problem with her is she keeps everything to herself. She don't express shit. She doesn't communicate or express herself. So when he was with her, the girl on the left had no problem expressing herself because she's very opinionated.
Yeah.
But he actually appreciated that shit.
All right. It don't sound like they need to be together either. So, shit.
Yeah, I didn't see it. That's why I was asking Nick J. Do she see any couple that seem like they should stay together?
No.
Damn, none of the couples.
Like, you know, like I felt. I don't know. Like it always, at least not at that moment, because when they got with the other person, like they were able to express themselves in different ways than they were able to with their partner. And so you want to be able to you know, you want to be able to like, you know, like a few of them were calling their mates their best friends. But you know, seeing as though they are your mate, you know, okay, and your best friend, you should be able to like talk to them and express to them, you know, different things. And you like they were showing sides of themselves to now in some of the relationships they weren't able to because their partner, you know, just wouldn't let them. But yeah, it's just, you know, it was that part was the most interesting part for of the show for me. Just seeing how like they interacted with the other person as opposed to how they interacted with their actual partner.
So I actually think the first engagement they should have stayed together. The ones that didn't go through with it, the first guy that engaged, the proposed.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like they should stay together. But everybody else, there was quite a bit of problems. like so the two biracials really connected.
Yeah.
Um, and her and him really, her and him had a good connection.
Yeah.
So that's Randall, and I think her name is fuck. I forgot her name. But
I don't
those,
know. It just doesn't look like that they would have connected. I don't know. I don't
yeah,
know.
they actually did connect. Both of them found each other attractive,
Mm-hmm.
um, physically attractive. They vibed well. They had good conversation. Everybody else was kind of like it felt forced with everybody else. Even the two black, even the so her and him,
Mm-hmm.
they had up and down. They had good moments. They had good moments. And they had some okay moments. Um, so she ended up they ended up breaking up. This couple ended up breaking up.
Damn.
You're
Okay.
just giving all the spoilers.
You plan on watching it?
Well, maybe she was.
She already seen it. I asked
What
you,
happened?
you plan on watching it?
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, I
yeah,
want to
I
watch
finished it.
it. For me, it don't matter about spoilers because if I feel like a show, somebody can tell me the ending of a whole series, and I'm like, that sounds good. I'm gonna watch that shit. So it don't really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's yeah, like it was interesting. I found like it was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good. Like there's no way somebody I'm dating would take me on that show.
Mm-mm.
There's
Yeah.
no fucking way somebody I'm dating would
I'd
take me on
never
that.
agree to it.
Yeah, they yeah, like and oh, and listen. So the people that was giving the ultimatums and it was their idea to go on the show,
Mm-hmm.
they were the main ones getting fucking jealous and being insecure of their fucking partner mingling and mixing and mingling with other people.
That's exactly how it goes.
But it was
Because
their
it's their
fucking
idea, but
idea.
they want to enjoy
Once you
it.
get
But
the
as soon as they
dance
see you
floor.
having too much fun, then nah, it's time for it to stop.
So next week is the finale where we find out who choose who.
Oh, they haven't chosen each other yet. Okay, I was
Nah.
wondering. I was just like, because you kept saying that they had problems. I'm saying like, well, who?
Yeah,
We don't
next week is
know.
fine. Next week is the finale. We find out who chose who.
Okay.
Um, do y'all? I think I asked y'all this earlier. I can't remember what y'all said. So y'all agree that 2.5 years is long enough to give an ultimatum, marry or move on
Yeah, I think it was the
at
age.
that
Remember we
age?
said it was like 22,
Yeah, it was the
23.
age.
Yeah, it was the age. We didn't know if that was the age because I mean there's still time left. 22, 23. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'd give an ultimatum at 22, 23. I wasn't ready for marriage at that age.
Yeah, and
But
like at
like,
least go
even as
ahead.
I look back on my own experience, like that's not how I would even want to receive a ring. Okay,
Right.
well, I don't want to lose you, so here's this ring.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I remember time. Shit. Listen, this. I've been engaged twice.
Okay.
Each time, from the time we first met, started dating, getting serious, and blah blah blah. Each time it was 6 years before I proposed.
Excuse
Huh.
me?
You didn't hear me?
Excuse me?
How old
You
were
said
you at the
6.
beginning of the
Right. The
of the
first one.
first?
How were you the first one? Because you're only 41, you said, right?
Yeah.
The math is a math thing.
The math is a math thing.
No, go.
How
Yeah, how old
old
were
were
you?
you at the start of the last relationship?
The start of the last.
How long you been broke up?
All right. Okay, I think I know what you're asking. So the first engagement was my college sweetheart.
Okay.
All right. So I proposed 2 years after grad, probably within 2 years after graduating college. So it was
So the
like
whole college time y'all was together. Y'all whole college career y'all were together.
no college. I was in college 6 years because I played football and my major was computer engineering. So I had to
Okay.
spread out my fucking courses. So I was in college 6 years. So it wasn't
Okay.
a full time. But the last 4 years, yeah, the last 4 years we was dating. And then 2 years after college, I proposed.
Okay.
That's young though, still.
Yeah. So I was like 25 or something like that. 24, 25. The engagement lasted a year. We got engaged too early. We moved in because we moved in together right after that. She's right. She was right out of chiropractic school. I'm right out of college. Neither one of us established. I'm selling cars. She's a chiropractor assistant. So neither one of us making big time money. And my car dealership started working us on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
So I skipped a couple of Sundays and I got fired. Then I actually skipped because I got mad like, yo, I'm freshly engaged, but you guys working 12 hours a day and then 6 hours on a Sunday. When the fuck I got time with my family?
Right.
So after that last Sunday, it was like, yo, nigga, you got plenty of time with your family now. You fine. um, but like I said, we wasn't established. My resume was whack because I only had one job.
A lot
Because
of
the hard to
pressure.
get a job. So financial pressures fell on top of us, and that split us up.
Okay.
We moved in together too fast, too young. And then the next one, I proposed when I was 30.
Okay, so
29,
the
or
30s,
29,
the 30s.
29,
Wait,
like
so
that.
you proposed when you was 30. No, no, no.
30?
You were together. Wait, say this again.
I thought he said he was together for 6 years before he proposed.
No, yeah, I said dating for 6 years before I proposed.
But so,
From
but
the
the
time
next time you proposed, you were 30.
from the time we first met until I proposed, each one's been was 6 years.
It was there some overlap with the relationships?
You see where I said the math isn't mathing, right?
Oh, yeah. So I said from the time we met. So I met them
Mm,
while in college. I met the second one I met while
mm,
in college.
Okay,
mm.
so we shouldn't even be counting some of that time you counting.
It didn't. I said from the time I met until you gotta pay attention to the words. So yeah.
Okay. Um. Okay. Would you ever do it again?
Do what?
Get
What
engaged.
is that?
Get engaged.
To the right person?
No. Oh, Merv, it's
What's all that?
I'm fixing my glasses. You see?
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, no, 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 no. But I think it is sweet. You know, maybe, hopefully, third time will be the charm.
Well, shit. I guess. I hope so. Fuck.
Oh, you're hoping for a third time. That's what you're saying?
She said maybe third time will be the charm. I said, well, shit. I fucking hope so.
But are you hoping for a third time? Are you looking for a third?
With the right female.
Oh, okay.
Right female.
Just curious.
Yeah, they got past all the tests.
Not test.
Yeah. You got pass the family test, pass the friend test, the equally yoked test, family background test, upbringing test, your parents test. Yeah. A lot of shit you don't look for when you're young. That that's very important. A lot of questions you don't ask when you're young. Just like like how you feel about raising kids? How you feel about discipline if somebody does something bad? How you feel about chores? How your parents raise you? What kind of upbringing you had?
I already started all that mess. Like really get into talking about how he was raised and like talking about. I was like, so when was the last time your dad told you he loved you? Oh, okay. Why was it? Have you ever asked him? How many times? When did your mom stop hugging you? And when? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't see a problem with that? Because now I'm starting to think like, because if I want more, I want a son. So I'm trying to think like, how you were raised as a black man. Are you gonna the negative stuff? Are you gonna push that onto my son? Because I can't have that. Yeah. So now I got to think about how you were raised. So I think about that now. But when I got pregnant with my daughter, it was just like, you know, the dick was good. And then we got into it after I was pregnant. I was just like, this nigga is retarded. And I don't like the way he... Excuse me. I know that's not, you know, politically correct, but he is an idiot. He really is. And when he would talk about his upbringing, I'm just like, who would raise that child? No wonder he act like that. Now I'm just like, okay, it makes sense. I don't want that. I don't want to repeat that. So you're right. When you get over here, you do ask different questions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta find out. You have mommy issues or daddy issues?
Right. Do you have both?
Both. How deep are those? Are you family oriented? Does your family get together a lot?
Right.
Like, we have a problem because I like to spend family holidays. Do you have a problem? I have a strong family.
Listen,
how
close are you with your siblings? How come you have 12 siblings and only 3 of y'all talk? What's the problem?
Yeah. So it's shit like that. Shit like that realize it should be asked. You know what I'm saying? And opposite, let me tell you, opposite attracts is the biggest fucking romantic lie in fucking history. Don't you fall for that shit?
I agree.
Don't fall for that shit. So
yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, so I equally yokeness, like I'm saying, like your family. How close is your family, my family background to your family background? How close is my career goals to your career goals? I have an entrepreneurial mind. Are you okay with that? Because that's not for the faint of heart. Just like shit like that. Like I won't go back to school. Do you believe in education? Are you gonna look at me like I'm trying to I don't do too much because I won't go back and get my doctorate degree? Shit like that came up when in my last situation that contributed to the ultimate, like it was just a big, it just was equally yoked. So yeah, all that shit you need to be aware of, and you need to ask. You need to look at your background, look at their background. If that shit like this right here, nah, that shit should be like this. It shouldn't be all like this. There should be somewhere close. You have to be at least in the same area. At least in the same area. Something like that. One right here, one right here. You fight an uphill battle from the start. That could lead to arguments that shouldn't even be arguments, but just because y'all have philosophical differences on family and relationships and based on what you was raised with, that you don't fall for the opposite attract shit.
So, hey, you got to get ready to go.
Yes,
be
ma'am.
a model. A model.
All right.
What on me?
Good luck on this. Good luck on this shoot.
Thank you, guys. See you later.
See you later.
See ya, honey.
Hey.
Just
so now we can really deep dive in this show.
Oh, you said now we can?
Yeah, because you haven't seen it, so it was like couldn't really deep dive in it. But I really wanted to talk about it. I really want to talk about the show. So while she was on, I was like, we should talk about the ultimatums in general. But I think it was a good first hour of just talking about the different ultimatums and shit, the different kinds of given that we've given and that we've had given to us. Let's see. What?
I see you're about to get in your bag with it.
Oh yeah. So about this couple, what's your thoughts on this right here? Like,
I don't think it's gonna work.
No, and he pulled such a bitch move. He didn't even.
He did.
He pulled such a bitch move.
You could see the disappointment on his face, and then I think even in the confessional, he was like you know, when he wasn't when the people that he liked weren't picking him.
Yeah, because what's her name? Because she says between Nate, Ray. So Ray says between him and Zay. She went with Zay, and then it was who's the other girl? I think it was between Nate and Randall. I think.
Yeah, I think
right?
it was Madeline.
Yeah, Madeline was choosing between Nate and Randall, and she chose Randall. So after that, for some reason, he did not like the fact that his girl would possibly spend the next after he got this because he wasn't thinking about that when he was an option.
Yeah.
But after he got this,
Oh,
as
and that's when Colby was talking to her.
yeah, right, because Kobe was about to Lauren, her name is Lauren, and
Mm-hmm.
Kobe was about to move in with her for 3 weeks, and so yeah, it was a bitch move. I don't think it's gonna work because one want kids and the other one don't, and that
And it
doesn't
wasn't
work.
a real proposal. It was just I don't want, I couldn't get who I wanted, I don't want to see you with somebody else, because I'm gonna be, you know what I mean? I don't want you to see you with somebody who wants you because I couldn't be with who I wanted to be with.
Yeah, so that's not gonna work. That was one of the things in my last relationship. I wanted more kids, and they didn't. But they told me before we made it official that they wanted that it was okay with having more kids. Um, what do you think about this couple?
I think that she got more than she bargained for. She's the one that gave the ultimatum.
Yep.
It was her idea to be on the show, and she ended up finding out that, hey, this guy can really, you know, maybe he ain't so bad after all, because
And but
he can
she
twist the
also was
button.
expecting him to be miserable with this ultimatum
Yep.
and come crying and come running crying back. So that's the thing when you give ultimatum. If you give
Mm,
ultimatum, you gotta be prepared for that shit not to fucking go right.
yeah.
And she wasn't prepared for it.
Hmm. They even had like the secret meetup.
Yep. Yep. Um I don't think she's I don't think she thought it would be another female there that would intrigue him or would
Yeah,
catch his attention
and that
and his
was
interest.
so into him.
Um, did you expect them to break up before it got to the last couple episodes?
Um, eh, yes, but then no, because um, no, I didn't expect for them to break up. It was obvious though that she had really fallen for Jake,
Right.
and
So
that you know,
did you expect? Oh, my bad.
well, no, I mean, and it was. I think it would be hard for Zay to measure up to you know to what she felt for Jake and all of the good things that she saw in Jake.
Yeah. You expect? All right. So
I'm
what
rooting
do
those. That is the couple that I'm rooting for.
you rooting for them?
Yeah,
This is Ray. It's Jake. That's Jake right there. That's Jake.
yeah,
You root for Jake in April?
yeah.
Why you root for Jake in April?
Because they seem to have real genuine love for each other. Even with the issues, to me they seem like they have real genuine love for each other. The fact that he was willing to, I mean, even look past his feelings for Ray and say, hey, well, like, because she was basically putting it out there, that she wanted to see what was up with Jake, but he didn't bite. He was like, yeah, me and April are trying to move past all of these things.
Okay. I'm not rooting for them. I actually want I want Jake and I want Jake I want Jake and Ray to be together. I want them to give it
Mm,
a try. And I don't care what happened to any other couple. I don't care what happened, but I want those two because all right, so I've been in kind of like a negative energy situationship or relationship before,
Yeah.
and then I've been in like a positive energy relationship, and it's just so fucking different, and like your energy is different, your stress levels is different, your mentality is different, your enjoyment of doing things with that person is so fucking
Yeah.
different than somebody that. And a lot of people like to say, well, as long as you love each other, like, no, it's love conquers all is bullshit.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's more. Love can be the foundation. That's fine. But you
So
still
like with
need
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I would like to have seen what Jake and April were like prior to the show, because the way that she was like crying over him and she just felt so confident that after the 3 weeks was over that they were going to come back together. So I just would have loved to have seen like what, and the way that like his mom spoke about April. So I would have really liked to have seen like what their relationship was like before this,
Hmm.
because the way that him and Bray really connected, and it seemed like he really opened himself up to it. Like he was like, okay, this I'm gonna go along with it.
Yeah,
Whereas like April, when she was with Colby, she was more concerned about, fixing herself.
hmm um. So it seems like she went on the show. April came on the show, putting everything on him, and realizing that she was the problem.
Yeah,
So that is growth. That she realized she was the problem, and she's the one to
yeah.
work with. So I can see from that angle why you wouldn't mind. Like I can see you pulling for them from that angle.
I was
Um,
disappointed that they started fighting like the first night back. That
yeah,
she had looked at his phone.
part of that comes from, like they said, even if they stay together after those 3 weeks, their relationship is, I mean, it's just not gonna be the same. Um, and they bonded the best out of all the couples.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing,
Yeah.
like, so um, what did you say about them? Do you see them staying together, or are they going in separate ways? I can't
No,
remember. Huh?
no, I don't see them staying together.
You don't see them staying together?
Mm-mm.
What about them?
No,
In a preview, it looked like she
she was
walked away
she was already planning her future with Randall
with Randall.
before they even separated and went with like the temporary spouse.
All right, so in the preview, they're sitting by each other, and she's walking up.
Mm-hmm.
I think she about to put a monkey wrench in that whole shit.
I think so too.
I think
I
she's
think so
like,
too. And what a way to get dumped.
I think she's going after what she wants. She's feeling him. That's why she was able to break up with. Because what Zay did, I don't think that's his
It was
first
bad,
time
but
doing it. I don't think
yeah,
that's his first time doing it. But
no,
I think, huh?
no, 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 no. I mean, it was
But
bad, but I don't think it was break up. That's it. No conversation. I'm done. I don't think it was
yeah,
like that.
I don't think so either. And like I said, I think it's happened before, but
Oh,
she's
okay.
thinking about. But I think I think the main reason is she's thinking about her connection with Jake. Because you
Yep.
see, after she broke up, she immediately went to Jake like, "Yo, I'm single. I need to know what's going on with you."
Mm-hmm.
I think she's like, you know what? I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm showing up.
Yeah.
So the mom, then he lied to her, saying the mom said you that she likes that the mom like her. because the mom
Yeah.
didn't like her. He
No,
lied,
well,
right?
it seemed like she liked her, but she wasn't like, "Hey, choose her, choose her." I don't think it was like that
Okay.
because she kept singing April's praises like the whole time. And when they went and had a private conversation, it from what from what they showed, it sounded like she was saying, "Hey, give this a chance. Give April another chance. I think that y'all can make it work."
Angel is also a firecracker, and I think he's a little over her being a firecracker. He's a little over that kind of energy,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and he just seemed like Jake and Ray just seemed like there was everything just they was able
Vibing.
to vibe. But like I don't remember any awkward moments with them. I don't remember any arguments with them. Everybody else had an argument.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, I don't, can't you can't really count April and Kobe because they went into it as just okay.
Yeah.
We just get past these 3 weeks, and that's it. Even though
Mm-hmm.
they started making out on the last night, so it wouldn't surprise
Yeah.
me, huh? Oh, you forgot about that, didn't you?
No, I did, but I mean, I didn't. But yeah, I guess it was like, okay, fuck it.
Well, I think they finally connected. Like they wasn't trying, but they was able to see their natural self because they
Mm-hmm.
wasn't trying to impress the other one.
That's true.
So they were able to see their natural self, and I think they started liking their natural self about one another.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually thought
True.
they was gonna fall for each other when they first went into the house because of
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's true. So no representative.
right, right. So I think Jake and Ray is gonna end up together, and I think April and Kobe is gonna end up together.
Hmm.
Um,
That's interesting.
Zay.
I don't see Randall and Madeline. Even though they're both feeling each other, I don't see that happening.
Um, yeah, I'm not sure if Randall is ready to give up on Shanique. I'm not sure if Randall's ready to give up on Shanique. She got some kind of she got some kind of hook in him. She got some because she got some kind of hook in him. It might just be that black girl magic. It might just be that black girl magic. Zay's gonna be by Zay only option is Shanique, but Shanique clearly still wants Randall, or else she wouldn't be getting so insecure, jealous right now over him.
Hmm.
So if they break up, I think it'll be on Randall breaking up. Shanique is gonna choose,
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
But if Randall will be like, "No, I'm good," I think Shanique is gonna. You think if Randall say I'm good, does Shanique hook up with Zay?
I don't think so.
I think that's the kind of nigga that she needs though. She needs somebody that kind of like that's just as strong that doesn't mind like,
Hmm.
yo, you're not gonna talk to me like that. Cause
But
she
I think Zay needs therapy before he does anything else.
I agree. He had his whatever
A lot of trauma.
his childhood got us his childhood is definitely affecting his adulthood.
Hmm.
It definitely affecting his adulthood.
Yeah.
Um so yeah, so my higher percentage people is Jake and Ray, and I feel like April and Kobe somehow going up together. I think Shanique got too much black girl magic for Randall to give up. Um, Malin is going to leave Kobe. I don't think she gets over that 4 a.m. in the morning thing. Um, so, but yeah, that's my predictions. What's your predictions? Then we wrap it up.
My prediction, yeah, I think probably Randall and Shanique will stay together. I actually think that Jake and April are going to stay together.
Okay.
If I mean, if not, I mean, I don't see him doing that. If you know, if he's going to break up with April, I don't see him doing it like right then like that, because I do think that he loves her too much to like embarrass her that way. So
Okay.
him and Ray may end up getting together down the line, but I don't think it's going to be like right then.
Okay. All right. Well, it comes on. It comes out on your birthday, which is Wednesday. All right. So when it comes on, um, yeah, I won't be texting you that night on Wednesday night. I'm just gonna be
So
tuned.
you cannot forget my birthday. You can't forget it.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, Wednesday. Say Wednesday. I'll tell you happy birthday again on Wednesday. We got a podcast that Wednesday, so I won't watch it after. So you probably gonna be asleep by the time I watch it. I text you as Thursday morning. You probably gonna be out celebrating anyway. It's your birthday with your peoples. So
I'll be at
I'm
work.
looking. I'm looking. Oh, okay. Well, you work what night shift?
No, during the day. But I have new hires. So
Oh, okay. All right. So, good show about ultimatums, giving ultimatums in a relationship. We talk about personal ultimatums that was given to us, that we given to people, and we talk about the show that is solely based on ultimatums. All
yes.
right. So, shout out to Mel, Kay for coming on tonight, Sean Stacks, Mark, Tina B, Becca, Street Team General Tazon, Zingo TV, Blackjack Channel, Mile High Radio, Blast Music, and everybody else that rock with us. See y'all in 2 weeks on the following Sunday. In 2 weeks, we out. Peace.
See ya.